Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Peace, love, unity, and abundance. It is Latrice here, your favorite coach, your favorite mentor for the health and wellness space, for all the girlies, for the goodies, and the goddesses. So if you're here for the first time, go ahead and like it up, tap in a little longer, get to know me, introduce yourself. Let me know what city you in. Where are you watching me from? If this is the replay, type replay for me. Type replay because I'm excited for you to be here. I'm excited to be coming here today. As you see, the message is manage your mindset. And what better day to come and talk about managing your mindset other than Monday, the first of the week for some people? Getting started is not always easy. The weekend can be filled with so many ups and downs, so many busy to-do lists, so much can be on one's plate. So why not reset and get back to managing our mindset? How are we going to do that, guys? What do you have set up for your success to make sure that your mind is where it needs to be so that you can have a fulfilled week, so that you can carry out the tasks that you need to carry out, so that you can be focused to carry out the tasks that you need to carry out this week, because we want to see results. We are not running around on a treadmill or a wheel and just not seeing any results. We're on a cycle and we're not seeing any results. Why? Because we keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And you see, when you are continuously doing things based off of the knowledge that you've had 5, 10 years ago, guess what? I'm here to tell you that in this season, those things ain't gonna work for you no more. These aren't the things, the knowledge, the information, the experience that you need to take you to the next level. You're going to need to equip your toolkit, your tool bag, your whatever it is that you store your tools, your skills, your accountability, your knowledge. What are you carrying around with you? What you have in your tool bag right now is not going to take you to the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, right? The resources that you utilize and used up to this point to get you where you are now, whether it was good, whether it's bad, right, has now ran out, right? So manage your mindset now is resetting and recalibrating, taking accountability, acknowledging where you are, what you have done. Revise. I need to revise it? Was I okay with the life that I live? Have I accomplished things? And the things that I have accomplished, were they sustainable, or were they for that moment? Because in knowing all of these things, then you know where you want to go and how you're going to go about um, continuing to build the next season in your life. So one of the things, when you do attach to me, when you do come to me, one of the things, or if you watch any of my information here in on this platform or others, I always ask the question, what season are you in? What season are you in? Because then we know how to build from there. Then we know what we're looking at and what to look at to know what we have overcome or what we need to overcome, right? You have to get into a space where you're eliminating and you are, matching energies, where you are eliminating and where you are matching energies. I'm sorry, guys. I think my my computer just decided to do something. So if you're still seeing me And if you're still hearing me, give me a moment. Let me fix what I think is happening. Let me go on my, what is happening? Okay, so it seems like you guys are still hearing me. That's phenomenal. All right, guys. So give me one moment because so now I'm full screen. Technical difficulties, guys. Listen, don't be afraid to show up, right? That's one of the things I want to get into today because once you have managed your mindset, the next thing it's going to allow you to do is to show up with confidence. You're managing your mindset, so you're not worried about the outside distractions and the outside noise. You're walking in your truth and you're walking in your just. You know your plans, you know the directions you need to go, but also know that there's going to be distractions and derail. You also know that there's going to be divisions and divide. People are going to distract you. People are going to want to try to divide you from going your path. But you choose, manage your mindset. You choose each and every single day who you are paying into, what energy you paying into, what are you going to entertain. You see, this managing your mindset, it's a constant thing, especially when you're unlearning and you're relearning. It's easy to be automatic. It's easy to continue doing what it is that you know. It's easy to do that wrong thing and not to apologize for it, or to keep apologizing for it and to keep doing that wrong thing. Where the challenge comes now is when you have to manage, right? When there is management, maybe starting out, you have to go with micromanagement. You literally have to focus and pay attention on the words that you're saying or the things that you keep rehearsing in your mind. You have to, you must continue to pay attention. You're managing these things, right? And again, what season are you in? Right? If you don't have the knowledge, if you haven't heard the type of words that you should be using in replacement of the things that are no longer serving you, that are keeping you in this funk, that is keeping you procrastinating, that is keeping you from taking on this health and wellness challenge, that is keeping you from making more money than you are, that is keeping you in this constant relationship with people around you. What is it that what is it? You got to be able to make a move, manage it so that you can recognize, when you recognize it, that you can pivot from it, learn the things, right? For me, right, even though I was learning, I still needed to see so that I could continue to grow the belief. So what did I do? I got into environments. I got into environments of people who were appearing to be in the path that I want. And I use my words carefully because we are appearing, because when you get into that environment, you're going to see a genre of people. They're all on the journey to becoming whatever it is that you want, becoming healthy, becoming fit, becoming snatched, becoming transformational in your holistic health wellness journey, um, becoming renewed in your spirit, becoming a community member. Who are you becoming? There's going to be a genre of people who are going to be on their path, but it's always something different that gets them there. It's always something different that keeps them there, right? But there are some people who have to fake it until they make it. There's some people who are just starting to make it, but they still have some areas in their life that they have to manage and restructure. There's some people who've made it to that point and now recreating the other events of their life, sorting that out to see what that looks like for them, right? So when you're managing your mindset, you now have to find the resources, you now have to find the tools, you now have to find the community that is going to help you to harness and nurture that that exact thing, that exact moment, that exact what you call it, that exact area that you're basically trying to become, or that you're becoming. I don't like to put the word try into things. I try my best. I try my best. I do my best when I am managing my words, my thoughts, my things. When I do see it, then I manage my mindset. We're not trying in this community. We are doing, we're taking actions. We don't try because we do not make excuses. We just do it. And if we're doing it one way and that didn't work, then we're going to pivot and we're going to find what works, because there's more than one way to do something to get the same results. So, what is your result? What have you been doing? Has it been working? Why has it not been working? Is it because you start and you stop and you quit and then you start again and then you get distracted? Why hasn't it been working? Is it because when you start, you hear someone say something and you just lose hope and then you stop? Why hasn't it been working? Is it because you started, right? And the people around you are not cheering for you the way you expected them to. So you decided to go at your own pace. This is not how it works. When we're managing our mindsets, we need to be consistent. We need to move in excellence, and we need to move in speed, because one of the hardest thing to do, one of the most challenging thing to do is to start over. And I see it in our 3033 program. Now, if you want to be a part of the community, is a free online community, is in Facebook, and we have one, our wellness community, on Instagram as well. You just have to follow me on Smile Fitness by Trees on both Facebook and Instagram, so that you can join the wellness group, a free wellness group where we're in there and we're doing fitness, we're doing mindset, we're doing programs, right? In order for you to come off one programming, you need to put yourself on another programming, right? So we do this for real. So if you want to be a part of that, definitely you want to tap in. Smile Fitness by Trees. Smile Fitness by Trees. We need to immerse ourselves into the community that's going to encourage and inspire us to manage what it is that we say we want to evolve on. Now, how are you going to get consistency? How are you going to get repetitive in what it is that you're doing, right? How are you going to see a pattern if you are not creating the pattern so that you can see the results? So that you can see the results, right? I'm excited to wake up to go on to the next thing, right? And what I was saying before I told you about the community is I see it now on the 3033 challenge. We're on this 3033 challenge where we're taking 30 days and we're taking 30 minutes each and every single day to do activities that are going to better us, that's going to better our lives, that's going to better our mindsets, that's going to better our body, that's going to better our health and wellness, creating healthy habits. And we're taking 3 phenomenal products that's going to help enhance those results, right? And I see that there are days that, me included, that you stop, right? If you're not doing it every day, when you stop, getting started the next day. And granted, there are reasons why we realistically, we just, it don't happen that day for us, like the exercise, right? But then there are other things that you can do. There's other things that you can incorporate for 30 minutes that day. Not only, not because it's not a physical movement, exercising and moving your body for 30 minutes, there are still other things that you can implement. Like, what are you eating? Like, breathing, like writing, like, um, stretching. There's so many other things because, again, the body, the woman body goes through cycles, and we need to accommodate it. So listen to your body is another thing that I always say. Listen to your body. This is one thing we encourage and we promote in this community. Listen to your body. Yes, yes. So one of the hardest thing, again, is to start, is to recommit, is to continue to show up for yourself after you have decided to take a break. There is no break. I'm sorry to tell you, there is no break. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. There is no break. Okay? There is seasons and reasons. There are seasons and reasons. So what season are you in? Are you in a season of rest? Are you in a season of reciprocity? Are you in a season of giving? Are you in a season of showing up for the people? Are you in a season of healing? Are you in a season of building? Are you in a season of celebrating? Are you in a season of harvest? Are you in a season of focus? What season are you in? And in each and every single season, guess what? We have to learn to adapt the tools that are going to help us to manage our mindset, manage our mindset. And once you learn what that is for you, because there's a lot of and many modalities, we got to find what works for you. Walking works for some, jumping works for some, crawling works for others, mountain climbs, right? Running, jumping, hopping, skipping, all different ways to get higher level of results. So those are just examples, guys. It doesn't always have to be fitness. But what is it that works for you? And once you find that, your goal is to manage it. And how are you managing it? By being consistent. How are you managing it? By focusing on strengthening, focusing on building, focusing on learning how this is navigating in your life. How is it improving? Learning and managing how you are posturing up in the decisions that you make. And each level, each season, guys, as you manage your mindset, you will realize how you overcome challenges. Challenges are going to happen in our life in different ways, right? But however it happens, you realize that you overcome. However it happens, you realize that you break through. It's about how you manage your mindset as you are going through. Now, you got to understand that, listen, there are some things that you've been through that some people have committed or taken their lives for because they can't manage it. They couldn't handle it. They didn't do the manage their mindset work. Okay. And what does that look like? I mentioned a few of them already. Are you writing? Okay. One of the things I like to practice is the one of the routine called savers. Right? It's not my idea, but it's a tool that I had to use to help me to overcome from burnout, to help me to overcome the dramas of being a mama. Okay. to overcome the traumas from being in a relationship that just drained the hell out of me. Okay. It's called savers. So the S is for silent, the A is for affirmation, right? The V is for visualization. The E is for exercise and, movements and things like that. The R is for reading. And the R is for the S is for scribing. The R is for reading, and the S is for scribing. Scribing is writing, guys. I'm looking at, because it's literally on my whiteboard. It's something that I imprint in my mind. It's something that I see all the time. It's something that I practice in a day-to-day basis. It's something that I now make it a part of my life, like waking up and brushing your teeth. People don't have to tell you to do it. You just automatically know it needs to be done. It's a must. Okay. So things like that. Another thing, here's my one of my books you can find on Amazon, right? It's called My Gratitude Journal. You could, if you type my name in, Latrice Lindsay, you'll see it, or you can type in My Gratitude Journal, and you will see this phenomenal journal. It's a guide to help you with, just mindset journaling, having gratitude, healing, letting things go in terms of writing letters to yourself. It's a guide to help you to create a routine, whether it's a daily morning routine of gratitude. Okay, so in the morning, why I'm looking forward today? What is the reason for you looking forward today? What about today are you looking forward to? What about today that makes you excited? What about today that you should be excited about? Okay. Another thing you want to focus on in the morning is today I choose to feel. Like, how do you choose to feel today? How do you choose to feel? I choose to feel peaceful. I choose to feel joyful. I choose to feel loved and accomplished. How do you choose to feel? Your affirmation for today. What is your affirmation today? What are you going to speak life into yourself today? What are you going to say to yourself that is going to remind you of who you are, whose you are, and the power that is within you? What are you going to speak on to yourself, right? How are you going to show gratitude? How are you going to show gratitude throughout your day? How are you going to show gratitude towards yourself? How are you going to show gratitude to those around you? Right? And these become daily practices that you're implementing in your day, anyways. And then it becomes a game in your mind, right? So when someone does nice things to you, then you're going to really be intentional and express how grateful you truly are with authenticity, right? When it comes to the evening, guys, reflect upon your day. Reflect upon your day. When we can manage our mindset and we can categorize it from morning to afternoon to evening throughout the day, right? It's easier for you to manage. Okay. So when you get into the evening and you want to reflect upon your day, okay, who are the people that you connected with today that made you feel grateful, that you're grateful to connect with? Who are those people that made you feel so grateful? So grateful. I'm telling you, when I go through my trials and tribulations, you guys online don't really see it, and I'm telling you, in my life, it's a continued. It's so eventful behind the scenes. I'm telling you, it's super eventful, like the battles. Okay, but the harder the battles, the sweeter the victory. And I don't need to come on social media to broadcast it. That is not what I'm here for. I'm not here for pity. I'm not here for people to come sit with me and want to relate with me. I don't want people to come and sit with me. No, that's not what I'm here for. I want to teach the people. I want to grow with the people. I want to learn with the people. I know whatever I'm going through, everybody has gone through, and everybody is either going through it in different seasons, so it ain't new. We all going through something. I may have gone through what you went through before. You may have gone through what I'm going through now, but we are going through it, y'all. We going through it, okay? But we're going through it together, and we're learning how to overcome. We're learning how to manage our mindset. We're learning how to become a better version of ourselves, right? And the more you grow, the more you evolve, the higher level of intensity of BS you may have to deal with, but the bigger, the greater the reward, the victory, the benefits. You just have to keep going and ignore all the crap. Okay? What are the new experiences that you had today? You can be intentional and be like, you know what? I'm going to learn something new every day. I'm going to do something that makes me feel uncomfortable every day. I am going to step out of my, what I know, and go out and get something done every day. I am going to get me a mentor to help me to get to the results that I need to see at a faster pace than I'm going, so that I can have the experience to be grateful for that day. Okay? What are the experiences that made you feel grateful today? What was the highlight of your day? What was so amazing that you can pick out of that happened in your day that you can share with somebody else, that it's going to turn on your, if you are working online, if you are, a business owner, if you are starting a business online, share a highlight of your day that's going to inspire another person. Come on for 10 minutes, right? And say something, right? Give a highlight of your day. What are you doing today that makes you feel proud? What have you overcome today that made you feel proud? Um, what are those things that makes you feel proud? You see, the things that bring good feelings, when you're, whatever you manage, it increases. Whatever you manage, it multiplies. So when you are taking notes of and inventories of your life, of your mindset, of your actions and your doings, then pay attention enough to see how your body is reacting to it, to see how your emotions are reacting to it. And the things that make you feel good, the things that give you that good feeling, and that that move you into like a next space that continues to give that residual results that you're looking for, in terms of feeling proud, feeling good, having being grateful, having that great energy. Yeah, keep doing them. Keep doing them, and stop doing the things that make you feel the opposite of what you're trying to feel. Stop doing the things that make you feel the opposite of what you're trying to feel. Okay? All right. So that's your daily gratitude. Um, Again, you can find this book on my Amazon store, on my Amazon. I do have another book on there as well for those who have those who are mamas with teenagers, or you're a teenager and you just need you like to read and you need a new book, and you need a book that's actually helpful, that gives you pointers to help to navigate you through you know, this season of your life, being a teenager or being a mom of a teenager. This is a season, guys, and this too shall pass. And when we can see that we are going through seasons and we identify what seasons it is, then we know the outcome of what that season is. So then now we know how to adjust our crowns and how to walk in that season upright, confident as you are building your empire, building your dynasty. Okay. So get any of my stuff. Go visit smiledynasty.com, smiledynasty.com. Smiledynasty.com is my website. It's the home that you need to go to get any one of my products, to stay in contact with me by subscribing to the email list, or by just investing in yourself and get any of the programs and community or products that we have provided. So I am your wellness advisor, your life, your business, your bank account mentor. I help women, successful women, mamas, to avoid burnout, to overcome challenges, to create their transformation, and to move in purpose. Okay, so let's go. It's Manage Your Mindset Monday. Manage Your Mindset Monday. And I hope this was helpful for those who needed it. And guess what, guys? If you like this, all right, if you want more of this, all right, make sure you're tapped into all the resources. Again, I have online Facebook and Instagram, Smile Fitness by Treese, communities that you can join into. It's free, okay? The goal is us doing it together. You have um you have one-on-one that's available, that we can connect one-on-one as we work out strategies to help you to build structure and grow your life. Okay. Um, my community is focused on healing, growing, building, and dominating. We're dominating in our becoming, in our industries, in our fields, in our purpose, right? But first, we need to heal, we need to grow, okay? And then we now need to build or rebuild the structure. And then we can take steps to dominate. So that in itself tells you that there is a process. And I myself had to go through the process, because it doesn't matter if I'm out here and showing up and I'm dominating. If I'm not healing, if I haven't grown in certain areas, and if I haven't built certain things, it will wither really quickly, or I would look like, I'm fake, right? If I'm building something on something that does not have a strong foundation, I'm going to be emotional because I haven't healed. I'm going to be stuck on my own beliefs because I haven't grown from where I was, right? So, what am I building? How am I going to move from the building stage to now dominating in my city, in my town, on my platform, in my area within myself? How am I going to do that? So there's a process. It starts within. It starts with you healing. It starts with you healing so you can grow. And when you're growing, when you're evolving, you get to see the most beautiful things. And then your mind becomes open to what you can build, what legacy you can build, what structures and restructures in your life that you can build and create, right? And how you can enjoy the process while you're building, enjoy the fruits of your labor now. So many times we're trying to build and leave legacies. No, you're living legacy. And what you leave behind is going to live on. But that legacy, you are living it now. And that's how we're dominating. And that's how you know you're dominating. And that's why you should be a part of this community. And that's why you need to be attached to something this great. And that's why you need to come and develop yourself. It's all about the growth and the development. But it takes you to participate. It takes you to get involved. It takes you to make it possible. I'm doing it. I'm showing you that it's possible, right? To you, you're like, wow, how is she doing it? But to the people who are close to me, they look at me like, yo, she needs to let go. Oh, she needs to heal. Oh no, it's called boundaries. It's called you played in my face once, it ain't never gonna happen again. So it's called standards, right? It's called get thee from around me, Satan. You don't mean me no good. It's called focus. It's called, oh, you handle it because I ain't. For the betterment of managing your mindset. Okay? So we gonna manage our mindset today because it's preparing us for the week. And we're going to manage our mindset every day. In fact, manage it as often as you need to. And you may have to manage it quite often at the beginning, but manage your mindset. I thank you. Thank you for being here today. Follow me, like, share, turn your notifications on. All right. I'm still getting into the groove to see how often and how frequently I'll be on here, but just know I'm on here. Okay. So when you turn that notification on, then you'll get that notification, that alert to say that I am on. Get on my email list because at some point you're going to start getting an email when I do go live to navigate you over to come over whatever platform I'm in. So get excited. Great things are happening. We are growing because now we have healed. Okay. It's time to evolve. It's time to help others to heal as well. If you're in my community and you're all about the 30-33 and you know you had your own results, you worked your way up to this point in time where you're seeing results, you're keeping consistent, you're showing up for yourself and you're showing up for the community, then you too should be showing up for others. Be that leader, be that mentor, be that coach. I'm looking for leaders. So if you're ready to rock with me, walk with me, do be that person taking dominion in your community with health and wellness and these phenomenal products. If you are ready to be that brand ambassador, if you're ready to push through, right? Push through purpose, then let's connect. Be that person and have this community to back you, to show up for you, to celebrate with you, to navigate with you, to brainstorm with you. You feel me? All right. All right. Have a great and awesome and amazing day, guys. Tap in with me.